Good morning for Wickersham Canine Ranch. Today we have Tucker and Olive. We're working on our basics reintegration. We basically have just assembled and shook the leash, let them know that they're on lead. At this point, what I want to do is step off and get them in motion. I'm going to have basically Tucker on the outside initially, and then we're going to end up with him on the inside. All right, so here we go. Olive, heel. Tucker, heel. Good. So we're working both dogs so is that we can get a little bit more predictability in their performance. Tucker is my primary workstation today. Heel, leave it, good, let's go. And so what I've got to do is I've got to establish with both Tucker and Olive that we're going to move when I want to move, and we're going to turn at 90 degrees. Let's go. We're going to go 2 to 3 revolutions. Good, good. And what's going to happen is we're going to establish a toe line off the left side, and we're going to get an ebb and flow with communication where we begin to slow. 3, 2, 1, and rotate with a signal. Good boy. We're going to get Olive involved. Good. And then we're going to crisscross with our lead dog. Good. And our 2 dog. Good. And so we're in the middle of redefining that so as the Tucker's not leading us in and through life. All right, so I'm going to shake the leash. We got a comprehension yawn out of Tucker. We're going to get our second rep in. We can do this indoors as well. Going to tap off. Going to pivot. Good boy. Let's go. And so it's very important that no matter what happens, we continue to move. And our 2 dog Olive eventually, good, is going to fall in line. Good, 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 good. Let's go. And I'm going to continue to move no matter what happens with the dog. Same pivot every corner. 3, 2, 1. A rotation. Good. Ready? Good. I'm going to help her. Good. With a high collar, no. There we are. Good. Good. So what we kind of see from the outside in, good, is that we have an enrollee, and then we have the dog that also needs to be trained. So we go ahead and assemble them. Right hand box heel in tandem. The leash hand is on the 2 dog, which is Olive, the one that keeps splitting and kind of going back to the barn on us. Here we go. Heel, pivot, no matter what, I continue forward. Good. Another good pivot. Some praise. Good, good, good. Woohoo. Right here. Good. She's coming along. And a pivot. Good. Just like that. Sweet girl. Let's go. Good. And I can see through my parallel left, I'm starting to see everything that I need. 3, 2, 1. As soon as I can finish this set, good, and move on to the next. Good job. Again, I'm going to crisscross. There's your comprehension yawn. Good boy, Tucker. Good boy. I'm going 1, and I'm going 2. 1, 2. That's important in what we want to do today. All right, so quickly, we've got 3 repetitions. They can now remember this, and we need to invert the pattern. Through. All right, so here we are on a second exercise. Very simply, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my dogs forward, and I'm going to turn in front of them at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to begin to establish that second pivot. Good. Which is going to eventually help us learn not to forge. Good, good, good. Heel. It's going to put us right where we need to be. And a tandem heel. Step turn. Good. Step turn. Good. Now you see our 2 dogs on the inside. They elected to do that naturally. Good, good, good. Going to finish in 3, 2, 1. Wow, that's really good. There's my 1. There's my 2. Good job. Good job. I can't believe they are passing the baton of leadership as quickly as they will. And this is absolutely going to help us not have to chase them to catch them anymore. Ready? Heel. Step turn. Good. Forward motion. Big pivot. Good. Notice she's going to try to duck out. And behind him from time to time, and she's going to bounce off of her 1 dog. Heel. Good. Back door. Let's go. Good. That's why I tell you, let's keep moving. No matter what happens, the dog becomes distracted, the pattern's set up so is that we are passive and the dog corrects itself. 3, 2, 1. Hoo-wee. Counting it down. Good. 1 and my two dog, my split, to my third and final rep. Shaking it, tap, pivot. Good, good, good. That's right. Good job. So now we can start to work pace. Good. Same footwork. Woo, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good. Throttle down. Correction point is bumping the dog. Oh, my one got there. Good boy. Learning moment. Finish. Good. Here we go. She's starting to look. Woo, good, good. Conditioned behavior starting to kick in. Crisscross. Good. Establish my toe line. You ready? Let's go. I'm gonna pivot. Good girl. So I'm gonna wait and I'm looking. When's the two dog gonna get back on the inside? My pivot. Body correction, not a leash correction. Good. Woo-wee. So she's starting to lead him around just like before. Good, let's go. We're okay with that. As long as she's actively thinking through what it takes to have that leadership position. Good. 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 I'm still identifying 1 and 2. Good. Notice the fault. She's taking a little dab of induction, so she jumps. But due time. Let's go. So this is a very quick and easy exercise that can be done. Left hand and right hand box heels in tandem. There's your body correction. Hey, get out of my way. Let's go. She did it on purpose. She did it on purpose. Good. Good. To the heel. Good, 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 good. Gonna finish in 3, 2, 1. Big signal. Good. Talking to her. Look, 1 is already working. 2 is there. Now we're good. Excellent. Good job. Good job. I'm gonna tighten it up. I'm gonna do 1 more. We had a little extra distraction. Heel. Good. I'll make my pivot. Good boy. I see T-Dog. Good job. Hold that. Hold that. Good. All right, so here we are with our third exercise. It's called Friends Leave Heel. Very simply, what I want to do is begin to bowl them forward with friend, 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 and a high tone. They receive induction, good old yummy, and touch. We're cognizant of our dog leaning and our dog taking a position in a defensive threat. Have none of that here, a lot of that here. We're going to call them back away from the cookie and the touch with leave it and heel. And we have conditioned a 1 piece, where they should come back to the left heel and they should finish appropriately. Really good boy. That's how my good boy. I'm going to sweet talk my 2. Hey you, what are you doing? Excellent. So we see where our challenges are. Good. 1 and 2. We're going to get into our second repetition of 3. Friend, friend, friend. Everybody they meet for 10 days on leash, just like this. Again, we're watching for application of body mass. We're looking for the split. We're going to try to not allow her just to move around off of and back to the barn. Good. We're going to call her back to the heel. Somebody'd rather get on the couch. Let's go. Good. Just like that. My big signal, my 1 dog. My 2 dog is making a decision. Good. She still looks like she's headed to the barn. We still got a little bit of twitch off the touch. If I was just to go in like I'm going to pet the dog. Good. Hey. All right. Good. Notice she's going to dominate him. Sit. Good. As she puts her butt on him, just like that. Here we are, third and final. Tucker's looking good. Friend. Good. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. Everybody in her family needs to know that. Good. Leave it right there. Good. We're shaking on this side, letting her know the leash is tethered. That way if she goes behind, we're going to issue correction. Good. She can't use avoidance anymore. That's not cool. It's teaching bad habits to the puppy. All right, leave it. Third and final. Good. Target sound. Good, 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 good. Talking him through. Good girl. You nailed it. Good job. 1 dog's already in position. 2 dogs are still thinking, good job. Licks or chops, that's okay. We call it as we see it, so is that we can improve performance so for the long haul. Good for the family. Oh, threw it right in her nose, my bad. Whew, away we go, let's go. All right, so we're in basically in a bonus footage. What I want to do is show you how to assemble. We have had a couple situations with shyness and avoidance, which inhibits our performance on the recall. I'm not indicting Olive by any means, but what I want to do is I want to show you a couple different things that we can do to help the caregivers in particular for the dogs. So we assemble them in an at-ease position. This could be your break time between your workout. They have a tether on and they have a training collar on. We're very simply going to throw the leash down, and I'm going to basically clap my hands and I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to hold you. And I'm going in there to touch the flews where the lip line's at and go into the blind spot a little bit. And it's the same thing with this guy. See how he jumped into the slot now? We've conditioned, instead of moving toward and grabbing and moving into the kennel or something such as that, hold you is actually just a piece of our touch. So what we need to do is we need to replicate this in our downtime, so is that she understands that they're tethered through. Good. That it's a repetition pattern. Good, 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 good. We're going to take the lead. We're going to shake it. We're going to throw it down so everybody's just in an at-ease position. And then very simply, I'm going to touch my hands, and I'm going to say, hold you, and I'm going in there. All I want to do is get some touch without the dog leaning and bumping me. And I have her accountable to not run back to the house. Practice avoidance, very important in this piece. Good. And we can begin to touch her, just kind of get her acclimated to touch is a positive thing. Then I'm going to start my second rep with Brother Tucker. Good boy. And I'm going to move in and toward him. I'm going to go in toward the blind spot. And what we've done is we've given the ability to talk to the handler, to basically show a submissive posture, to become fixed, so as that we can touch and love on him if we need to get a hold of him. Good boy. And then at the end of that, we're done. We're going to shake it out for the end of the second rep. Through. And I'm going to shake it out. Now this dog right now, she knows that if she were to bolt back toward the house, that I'm going to inhibit her. And she's starting to whimper and whine and talk a little bit, and basically tell me that she wants to go inside. Maybe she wants some air conditioning, some water, second feed, anything that she could think of. But what I want to do is silence that by continuing to work with a hold you, going in with some scary old hands. Good, good, good. I'm going to touch the flews, but when she starts to move, I'm going to go to the withers and I'm going to correct it. And furthermore, I'm going to bump her back. Good. I'm going to bump her back because she's telling me what she wants. I'm going to try that again. You ready? And then I'm going to hold Tucker. Good boy. That's how good boy. Always from underneath. Try to frame your eyes out so they can look at you. Good job. And this is, again, just desensitizing them to touch and the ability to catch them. Good. Good. And we have to be cognizant of our needs as well. Good job. There and through. Good job. That's it. That's it. Yes, sir. Sorry, brother. Here we go. Ooh, look at that back girl. Ooh, look at that dog.
Oh, y'all were so great. You were so great. What a good job.
Off through. Here we are. On lead. All right, so we have our next exercise, which we're going to call the location, stay in place. We've got a handful of cookies. I got 2 puppies on leash. I'm going to point and snap. Good. That's right. Good one. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to use my signal sequence to get them into a position. Good.
That's how, boy. Good job.
On 1 dog. All right, interesting. Good. My 2 dog. Good. And now all of a sudden what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate. I'm going to signal. I'm going to signal. I don't really care if they're seated, if they lay down, cross their legs, check their email. But what I do want them to do is to remain. And I'm going to give this front side stay signal. My shoulders are going to round downward as I become seated. And then I'm going to want back side signal as well. A comprehension yawn out of my 1 dog. I'm going to return. I'm going to point and enunciate the release. I'm gonna shake out the leash just to let them know the tether, and then I'm gonna move right into my second repetition. What a good boy. That's a good boy. All right, so we're gonna get Miss Olive involved with you. Get Miss Olive involved. We'll go to the second. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Place, place, place. Good, good. One real quick down signal. Good, good, good. To my one dog. Good. The two dogs are gonna get a signal as well. Good. Again, I'm not going to worry about the pop-up at this point. All I'm going to do is give the signal to stay, and the signal will stay, and then the dog is going to be accountable for its actions. All right? And in this instance, it is not to move across the line that comes up over here, and the shoulder will be enforced if she pulls across it. I'm going to basically tell her no and impede her forward progress. I'm going to get the signal. I'm going to get the signal. She can make a business decision. Good. He's ready to rock with another repetition, and it's kind of giving her some jump about it, actually. Good boy. I can facilitate with a signal and opposition reflex. No. Good. Still no. Boom, boom. Go high collar, and the shoulders are right back on. I clearly gave her a signal. Get back to what I want. And as I did it, she's licking her chops, telling me what she wants. Mm-hmm. So we're going to continue to work through the repetition patterns. Good. Every day. Good job. What a good boy, Tuck. I'm going to return. We're still looking for her to yawn and indicate that she understands. Good. We're going to get to our third repetition. Good job. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know we've been one dog for so. But he's taller and he's faster. Yeah, he's got great hair too. All right, so here we go. Third and final. Good, 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 good. Good, good. Woo! That's right, good boy. All right. You ready for a big boy signal soon? Good job. That's fine, man. Good boy. And then my sweet girl. Good. Good job. So again, we're working with a little induction, a little cookie right now. Oh wow, I didn't want that. No, I missed him. Oh, I was trying to correct that dog so fast. Now, in our presentation, our learning moment, I missed an opportunity to correct Tucker. I was trying to get him, and he's trying to get clarity to separate the backside signal. Perhaps we worked opposition reflex with him. Oh yeah, he's locked. I don't know what. You got happy? You got really happy about that? No. Impede. Good. Third final. Oh, I was hoping it was third and final. So what we're going to do behind the scenes on the back side of this is we're actually going to hand them over to Sammy Reese. He's going to repeat a few more three-step repetition patterns. Good. He's going to be looking for a yawn of comprehension, particularly out of Olive. I'm going to work our third and final rep on my set. Good. Good boy. Trying to get a real clean separate, return, and release. Big signal, rotation, signal. Gotta be looking for it. There it is. That's what we're training is the deference piece of it. There? No, absolutely not. We're not going to walk across to one dog and get out the back door. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. My split. There. Condition. Good. And again, I'm looking for separation and a clean release on my third one. And what they should learn is that the more juice or variance or of movement off of what we do actually creates a longer stay, which is not desirable. So then we get our economy of motion and we start to get feedback like what Tucker's giving us. And be cognizant of her eyeball position to make sure that she's not staring up at the ceiling. Good. I'm going to return. I'm going to release with good job. Let's go outside. Good. And back. Sam Reese is taking and working the dogs through two sets like we indicated earlier. And what the dogs have begun to do, I wanted you to see that, is they go butt to butt in a down posture. Really well done. I appreciate that. Excellent. Excellent.